This is One-on-One. I'm Steve Adubato. Tell you, we've had a lot of people in the studio, but this guest you're about to meet is one of the most creative and interesting we've ever had. He is Nathan Sawaya.
Right.
He is a brick artist. By the way, that title itself is fascinating.
You like that?
Yeah,
Thanks.
you used to be a lawyer.
I was a corporate attorney practicing in New York City.
Didn't love it.
Not my passion. Needed to find something else to do. So found something else to do.
And so later in the evening, when you were not practicing law,
Right.
you got into what our 9-year-old son, as we do this program, Chris, is into every night, Legos.
Right. Well,
Except you took it to a different level.
yeah, that was the idea. I would come home from the law firm after a long day. I would need some sort of outlet. Some people go to the gym. For me, I would create things. And I was sculpting out of more traditional media.
Right.
And then one day I was like, what about this toy from my childhood? Could I create large-scale sculptures using just Lego bricks? So I did a few pieces, people liked them, kept doing more. Eventually got to the point where it was time to quit the law firm and make a full-time choice to be a lawyer, or to be an artist.
Hold on. When you're growing up in Oregon,
Right.
are Legos your thing?
I had Lego bricks growing up. I had parents who really encouraged creativity. There was always tools around for, drawing or painting or sculpting. And I had Lego. I had actually a 36 square foot Lego city. So you could say my
whole
parents
city?
were pretty accommodating.
All right, so you spread out. You did
Yeah.
your thing.
Yeah.
You knew you had something, but a lot of kids are doing Legos.
Right, exactly. It was when I was 9, I wanted to get a dog. And I asked my parents, can I get a dog? And they said, you're not getting a dog. So when I was like 9, 10 years old, I tore down part of my Lego city and built myself a life-size Lego dog. And that was that aha moment. It doesn't have to be what's on the front of the box. This toy could be whatever I could imagine, right? And so years later, I would come back to it as an art medium and make a career out of it.
And as we do this program, you have an exhibit going on right here in New York City. Talk about it.
The Art of the Brick is right here at Discovery Times Square. We have over 100 different sculptures. So it's the largest solo Lego art exhibition ever. So one of the sculptures is it's kind of something I wanted to do for the city. We're in New York, so I took this Statue of Liberty and put a little something behind it. Have her opening up her chest. And again, all out of Lego bricks. So,
How long would something like that take, by the way, before we look at the next one?
a life-size human form out of Lego takes me about 2 to 3 weeks and uses about 20,000 bricks.
What do we got here?
This is a piece called Swimmer. It's just another experiment with Lego where I've taken the human form but built it out of these tiny little rectangular pieces. Thousands and thousands of bricks.
Alone, no one else helping you.
I'm the only artist in my shop. I got a great support team for logistics, but when it comes to the art, these hands do all the work.
So you do it alone.
I do.
It's sort of the same way with this show.
Right.
No. I'm joking.
I can see that.
Guys, I'm joking. I'm joking. Trust me, I'm joking. Go ahead.
No,
Okay, let's put up, trust me,
Sure,
we're
sure.
about to quit in about 2 seconds. Put something else up right away.
All right, so this is...
What is that?
So that's Van Gogh's Starry Night, but my rendition of it. What I've done is taken some of the most famous works of art history and replicated them out of Lego bricks. So part of the exhibition is seeing these very famous artworks that we all know,
Right.
but seeing them in a different light, seeing them out of Lego. And maybe that's a way to teach kids a little bit about art history, but through a medium they're familiar with.
But it's interesting, it isn't just this particular exhibit which is happening in New York, but you have other exhibits, including one in Belgium?
Yeah, I have multiple exhibitions around the world. I mean, in the past year, we've had some fun. We were in Australia, we're in Asia, we're in Belgium, and it's really fun because I get to travel the globe and meet folks and talk about art, but it's all through this universal medium, the Lego brick. Everyone's played with it, so they can relate to the art on a whole new level.
And you know what's so interesting is when I told you about the fact that our son plays with Legos, you said, here's this, my business card. Guys,
Right.
I know we got this in Still Store earlier on, and by the way, I want to formally and officially apologize to the team. I would be nothing without them, which will just prove right now, because we took this shot earlier of Nathan's
Right.
card. Look at that.
Yep, there's my
Took it.
business card.
That's your business card. You walk around with them in your pocket.
You have to.
That's the coolest.
Thanks. Well, I think people expect my business card to be made out of Lego brick at this point, right?
And the law thing.
The law thing,
You
yeah.
just left it behind.
You know,
Did anyone say you're nuts?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. In fact, there's a sculpture in the exhibition that's all about it. It's this figure, and there's all these arms pulling at him, and he's trying to pull away. And that was me trying to make a change in my life, follow my dream. And I had people saying, "You're going to leave a very secure job, a six-figure salary to go play with toys?" But I made that transition. I followed my dream.
And your passion.
Yeah.
And there was no guarantee. There was no money coming in right away.
No.
You are not just the artist. It's so interesting. You're not just the artist. You are the business person. You're the entrepreneur.
Right.
You're doing a lot of the deals.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, having a legal background helps a little bit in doing the deals. But for me, I wanted to do something that I hadn't seen before, and that's take Lego into the contemporary art world and hopefully inspire others to explore art on their own, especially kids. A lot of families coming through the exhibition.
And I said to you that our research says that you have 2.5 million bricks in your two studios in New York and Los Angeles. You said no, and I thought, okay, maybe he doesn't have that many, and you said
no. It's actually 4 million bricks. You never know what might come up.
4 million.
Right. It's a lot of bricks. They're all organized by size, shape, color. So there's always, whatever I need, I can just pull from the shelves and start creating.
What are we looking at right now?
So these are some more examples of the art history pieces that are in the Art of the Brick. Half of the exhibition is art history and half of it's original work. As you can see, some very familiar sculptures there. The Venus de Milo, David. So really trying to just, again, interest kids in art history through a medium they're familiar with, as well as adults.
One more, couple other quickies, guys, if we could. Do we have any more? Have any more? How about this one?
So this is more of my original work. You see this figure in the forefront. I call him Hands, and you see his hands are still just loose Lego bricks. It's really my nightmare. My hands are my tool, and so this piece is kind of just a little bit of, it's kind of me in a certain way.
And it's you.
A little bit. It's my fear.
That?
These hands are what make all the art, and so for
Are they
me,
insured?
They may be.
Look at you, not being forthcoming, but okay.
Well,
I understand. You love this, don't you?
It is my passion, but I really have a mission to inspire others, and that's what we're doing with this exhibition, is hopefully inspiring folks. They can go home, maybe create a little art on themselves. I mean, folks have Lego at home, right? So hopefully they see the exhibition, they go home, maybe snap a few bricks together themselves.
Finally, before I get out of here, people ask for you to make certain things?
Sure, commissions. It's random.
Most interesting commission in the last year?
I was asked to build a urn for someone's dead chihuahua, but I passed on that project.
What?
Yeah,
That is weird.
I get some weird ones. It's part of the fun of the job, though. You get all these random things.
And it pays?
I do. You know what? I always say the worst day as an artist is still better than the best day as a lawyer.
Man, you got the right attitude. I said that about the golf course, but I don't get paid to do it. You get paid to do this.
It works out.
And it's terrific. Nathan Sawaya is a brick artist, and he is the first artist ever to take Lego into the art world. And your exhibit is being run over here. Tell everyone where again? The
Art of the Brick is at Discovery Times Square. It'll be there through January 5th.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. We wish you nothing but the best.
Thanks for having me.
Breaking new ground.
We try.
There are enough lawyers anyway. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Well, stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 25 years of broadcast excellence in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System. Funding has been provided by Hackensack University Health Network, NJ Best, New Jersey's 529 College Savings Plan, TD Bank, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group, Cone Resnick, and by PSE&G. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been made possible in part by Celgene.